Hello YouTube, this is Nightwalk, and where we left off, whatever, I'm tired. Where we left off was, I was about to use the escape pod to escape the Endar Spire, as it is being attacked by Darth Malik over Taris. Sorry, turning down the music. The sheer loudness of the music just drives me insane. I like it, but gosh darn it. So, now let us initiate the cutscene. So, as I was saying, in the first episode, I dislike it when people talk over cutscenes, so I'm just gonna let them talk. I'm not like blanking out during it, I just prefer to watch the cutscenes versus the person's voice. Anyways, that might just be me, but just leave a comment if you feel like it. Anyways, let's start. This is the last escape pod and your only hope is survival. Use the escape pod. Step away from the escape pod, it gives you options.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember? Well, you've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith? The Sith. Just gonna...
Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malik's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How do you even know Bastila's still alive?
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malik and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
So what do you suggest we do next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malik's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Any idea where I should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We could probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. Alright, soldier, let's move out.
Okay, so I guess that's kind of like yeah, that's the introduction. Med pack, computer spikes. So I got a vibration pack, so use the workbench now. Melee upgrade item, which is this is the prototype vibroblade, equipped upgrade item, and the vibration cell will increase the physical damage by 1. So this table is a workbench and allows me to upgrade my items. So Eyes inventory. What is this? The equip. So I assume that this is a 4 through 13, which therefore makes this a much better option to have in the front hand. So I'm gonna put a vibroblade as a placeholder, then put the prototype vibroblade here as a 4 through 13, then switch this out for the longsword, close, and have a 12 through 13, and that's a -7 on the total. Yeah, so that should work. So just to mention, as the reason why I've decided I'm gonna do light side male character, because that is the canon story. So I'm essentially gonna try to follow the story on canon, though when I definitely will do the sequel, I might try to still stay canon, but it's very hard because if I remember, the entire game is uncanon, so, or at least not on the EU canon or expanded universe canon. But I don't know if this counts on if this game counts on the film canon or the new Disney canon. You see, this is how you can tell I'm a nerd. I'm talking Star Wars canon, but and I know which canons or stuff in this is canon, so it essentially says I'm a select party. So Carth is a level 4 soldier. If I remember.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Okay, so this is the start. Let's go see if I can pull off a frag grenade in there. I'm gonna set Carth. I think Carth has flurry. I'm gonna flurry you. Oh no, you only have power blast. 2 power blast here, 2 power blast here.
What?
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Jawana bota ayua tahonga chaptanki dora kachi kuita hodonga topada bungwalia gando do naga chuchut musha papampa bola uba batu kochi tong nongbong shang nungyan tong hatox bacteria.
Okay, so as I was saying, Carth is best with a blaster rifle. He's a ranged tank. Wait, let me check out his character stats. This is always helpful. So I have a level up, but I'm just gonna head Karth switch to Karth. He is a charisma, wisdom. He's got a high dexterity. Okay, so he's a damage range. I think, yeah, his strongest is he has strong ranged, low health, but higher melee, so Karth should be ranged, right? Within this situation. He's got 44 health, I've got 28 health. I mean, I've got 4 through 13 damage, and he's got, let's just combine this. This should be 6 through 26 damage, and he has 7 through 7 through 17 damage. So I have consistently more damage, or yeah, consistently more damage than him. 13 armor on him, 9 armor on me, but yeah, he's wearing this, which is, oh, okay, so yeah, that's just his stats. So so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna level myself up, level up, skills. I don't need persuade, so I'm gonna increase my treat injury again, because that's gonna be the most important skill. Feats, so I have toughness, I have conditioning. I'd want to add this, which should accept, if I accept, close, character, which is, or is it S, or is it, what's the button, G, F, okay, I'm gonna use this. Wow, I might have gone way too long with this, but I'm probably gonna pause the recording, but I have 42 health now, actually, so that's good. And this is a -2 on that, that's a -2, so actually that just decreased just, yeah, we're rolling pretty good, I'd say. Wait, you're balanced, right? So you are critical threat balanced, +2. Okay, so this should actually be better here. Short sword, okay. That was a stupid mistake. Beginner's mistake, of course. Or, not even beginners. So, okay, so now this is 4 through 13, that's 3 through 12, that's a -2, and that's a -0. So that decreases my penalty, right? You see, I have to, I just read all these stats, it's, pleased to meet you, Lauren, my name is Nightlock. I know it's really not my business, but you look someone who might need to purchase one of those energy shields. The latest thing, very high tech. What's a great, I know all about energy shields. Okay, well then, I'd be interested in knowing how to sub for one for sale. Isn't cheap, but the difference between life and death. Let me see what you have for sale. No problem. Just step on in and have a, or step on up and have a peek. So, here's what he has. Now, I'm gonna go to my sell list, and I have parts, which I can sell. I have no use for vibroblade, short sword. I don't need a second blaster rifle. I don't need any adrenals. So now I have 900 in this combat suit, which has defense 4, armor proficiency light. So let me see what you've got for sale. Combat suit, heavy combat 110, combat suit, military suit, which is 6, light battle armor 7. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna then buy military suit for Karth. Buy, and then buy military suit. So then I'm gonna head in. This is just like kinda, this might be a tad bit, yeah. This probably won't be the most interesting episode, but it should do fairly good. So, military suit is a medium armor. Karth does do good in medium armor. Yeah, so now I think we're both leveled up, and we are ready to leave the thing. yeah, just like buying and doing stuff and purchasing stuff. That sums up a lot of this game, actually. Or let's just explore, because this is a low security door, so I'm gonna bash it, and I'm gonna call this an episode once I finish exploring. Okay, so loot the apartment. Next time I'll probably start doing some more fun stuff. Talk to you. Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value. Yeah, just running around looting. That's... yeah, just saying stuff. So, this is kind of tedious, but doesn't make for good entertainment, but yeah. So I think next I'm gonna be getting a rogue character, or not a rogue, they're called scoundrel characters, and they are incredibly efficient in the game, so I shouldn't run into this problem again. Or they're incredibly efficient at lockpicking. I know this character is, and pyrotechnics, so I won't be running into like, yeah, I won't be in the awkward situation of stumbling over my words, looking like an idiot, and smashing doors. So, essentially, what you're trying to do when you're building a party is you want to build you want to get a ranged character, you want to get a melee character, and then you want to get a support character. So, I think you can have 3 people in your party at once. So, I'll have, or counting yourself, so you can have 2 other people, or it might be 3, it's been a while, a long, long while.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious, but at least you're more polite than that pig Holden. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Persuade, you can trust me. Maybe I can.
No, I don't think so. I can't afford to trust anybody right now. Okay, I'll tell you.
No,
Try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you. Holden.
No. Oh my god. Dang it. So I just accidentally threatened to kill that woman, and now I'm gonna be getting a bunch of dark side points, which will ruin my perfect, because in the game you can only get certain things if you have perfect light side or perfect dark side, and I will be right back. I'm gonna check how long this video is gone, and then I will get back to this. No, I won't actually. I'm just gonna.
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you...
Yeah, I gained some dark. I guess I'm just gonna stay light side for the rest of the game. I don't think this will make too much of an impact on my Let's Play. I mean... Okay, so... Yeah, that... I messed it up, dang it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That scared me completely and utterly. I think there's one more thing I can find inside this apartment, and then I'm gonna call it an episode. Okay, so... Bash, bash, bash. Boring, boring episode. I wish we could have the option of using... Wait, could Karth? Karth? Oh, Karth can security this.
On it. It's open.
Gosh darn it, I had to go through all that punching for relatively nothing. Well, okay. So, on this note of me messing up majorly, we will head out to the upper city. So, everybody, peace, and we'll find out what happens when I enter the upper city next episode. I'm sorry, I'm still in shock that I messed that up. I was focusing on commentating or lack of commentation, and then that happened. So yeah, I always love that. So anyways, this is Nightlock signing out. Peace.